Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brad McCann gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Valentine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Valentine.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jeffers ranging back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Leading off the inning, Bud Jeffers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Let's go, big dog.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Now batting, Panzer Alberto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alberto.
Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Standing in, Javier Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more power hitting right-handed.
Here we go.
A bullet to first base. And they get the double play at third. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Harrisburg is out in front, 2-0.
All right, there you go.
Leading off the inning, Bud Jeffers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he poked him up. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Digging in, Javier Reyes. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 3-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here.
Right there, right here.
To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Anthony Santander the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Pitch outside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight. And we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now it's seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Lifted in the air out to right. Park has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs it on to dry, and that'll end the... At the plate, Brian Lynn. The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bud Jeffers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Yeah, make it
And there's a line for a base hit to left field. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after a 2-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Lim is there, and he has it for the out. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here. Ready once again, Joseph Park. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Jeff Jeffers giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here we go. Let him fly.
Jeffers, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Harrisburg Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left.
The game's future stars are on display as Michael. Digging in now, Bud Jeffers. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Here we go now. Come on now.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now, this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line towards center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swinging a soft liner. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bud Jeffers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Striding in, Bud Jeffers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a glider at the same pitch 3 times in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, right here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that.
Now with the plate, Bud Jeffers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Digging in once again, Brian Lim. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jeffers going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
I'm playing the little my play shit right now.
What's this?
Not bad, I got you.
The show's continuing coverage of Major League Baseball is gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
It's hard to have 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have some really good game.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. Down to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He went deep in the contest last night. Comes set with the 0-1. This is line to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So striding in, Christopher Bostic, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Christopher Bostic.
Pitch is pumped up. Lim has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. No. Settling in now, Bud Jeffers. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses ball 1.
Come on, red fly right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Working for the punch-out and offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Lim is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Scatterman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full, and Bowie is out in front, 2-0. At the plate, Maury McConnell. He's 0-1 thus far. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jeffers on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now. On to Jeffers. He started out the inning 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Come on, big dog.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get. Digging in to try it again. Thomas. He got on top of one. It was a ground down victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jeffers. 1 down. Into the box, Gustavo Fernandez.
Number 8, designated hitter, Gustavo.
And he popped him up. Arias is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Sam Fernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jeffers is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. Stepping into the box, Roger Jeffers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the low 2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone. And
hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
4-0 the score tonight.
Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie Baysides and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kurt Kaiser will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Bud Jeffers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. 0-1, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third, dictate no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. Making the routine play and making sure every...
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Anthony Santander the next to bat. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. 2-2. Here it is.
There you
Runs
go.
up and
Stand
gets
up.
this one
Stand
down.
up.
A bare-handed pickup. Touche, sir. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Ready for another chance. Oswaldo Arias. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-2. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After to Santander. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bud Jeffers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Allen goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Riding in once again. Blumenthal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jeffers giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Bud Jeffers. Here's the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
2-2-2.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. At the plate, Hanser Alberto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Javier Reyes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This one's down to third. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the lineup flips over and digging in Oswaldo Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes range to his left as he tracks this one down. Standing in, Bud Jeffers, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Hey, you can do it. No, got it. Let's go.
0-1 pitch on its way. And strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Souza, a 6'4" right-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and a sinker. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man.
1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1 man. 1
sharply on the ground. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
That's the swing right there.
Yeah, that blended single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now at the plate, Hunter Alberto. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding forward now, Javier Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jeffers is off at first with 2 away. Looped over toward first, and no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. Stepping in, Hank Blumenthal. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic.
He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom. Digging in and looking for more, Bud Jeffers. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Blumenthal is there, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits. 1-1. So stepping in, Bud Jeffers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give his team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Alberto struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Liner to right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score, make it 5-1.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think he's thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Javier Reyes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here now the 2-2 in the air out toward right field. Blumenthal moves over, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Hiroki Saito claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Reggie Gene Henderson, the Maine native, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Here's the 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bud Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays on there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Christopher Bostic. He popped out in his first trip.
Christopher Bostic.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. In now, Hank Blumenthal. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Jeffers is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Francisco Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fellows on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Bud Jeffers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something the opposite field?
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Bare hand for one. On the first, it's a double play. Ready now. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Jeffers will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to. Stepping into the box, Andy Rice.
The first baseman, Andy Rice.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bud Jeffers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone
on to first, and that's your ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight, the first. Striding into the box, Bud Jeffers comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Scott Kavanaugh. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jeffers on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Digging in, Elijah Valentin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Jeffers is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate.
Now
Jeffers.
center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Lopez over to his left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Christopher Bostic. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. Leading off the inning, Brian Lim, and they'll need him to get something going here. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now at the plate, Bud Jeffers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
One time right now.
Ready with the nothing and one pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he punches out another one, making it 9 for the ball game. Standing in, Bud Jeffers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hernandez. He's got one away. see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. John McCabe claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.